From MTN News, this is Montana This Morning.
I'm MTN reporter Cole Thranstad in Cascade County. As the monkeypox virus continues to make headlines, how local health departments are preparing to deal with the virus.
Can someone say billionaire? With no winner in last night's Mega Millions jackpot drawing, the pot gets even bigger. I'm Dan Lieberman with the latest on the record-setting lottery frenzy.
Well, good morning and happy Wednesday, Southwest Montana. That's a live shot on our community hospital of Anaconda Camp. Chet Lehman, Matt Elwell, and Jane McDonald joining us. Jane taking over our weekend broadcast, and we thought will be helping us out here from time to time on Montana This Morning. We thought, well, instead of just sitting in the newsroom, grab a teleprompter and come join us. So
let's
Jane's
get on out here.
With us this morning.
I'm having a great time.
It's really fun to have you here.
No idea what she was in for.
No,
that's
no, I surely didn't.
so early in her career too.
That's really unfortunate.
And she hasn't had a cup of coffee, and she's keeping up with us. So she's
trying.
Right in.
Very impressive.
I'm really trying.
We're on like cup 4, but in the last hour. Ish. Yeah. Temperatures this morning that's why I get through my forecast so quickly.
There you go.
I drink a lot of coffee and I just talk faster. Generally sunny skies and bright conditions for the afternoon. Temperatures are going to warm up in a hurry today. No good chances of rain across the area, but daytime highs are building back into the upper 80s, low 90s for most of the region. We do have a hot weekend ahead. We'll take a look at that 6 to 10 day temperature and precipitation outlook. It'll be interesting. We'll talk more about that in just a little bit.
All right, thank you, Matt. 6:31, our top story this half hour, a new Montana scam to talk about this morning. It's people posing as government officials.
The Better Business Bureau's scam tracker was notified of someone trying to get a business to purchase a Montana certificate of fact at a price that was way too high. Those can be purchased directly from the state for about $5.
Yeah, in case you didn't know, 1 in 5 people targeted by a government imposter scam fall victim and lose money, making this scam number 8 in the 2021 Scam Tracker Risk Report when looking at individual consumers. For businesses, it's second most reported. And officials want you to be aware.
They're trying to get you to act fast and they don't give you time to think. It's really important for the people at home or people in their business to know that it's okay to take a step back. Even if they are a legitimate government agency, you can take a step back. You can also, if you feel uncomfortable, if they called you, you can hang up that phone, go to that agency's website and actually place the phone call yourself to that agency just to make sure that it's a legitimate actor.
Now, the Better Business Bureau has some tips on how you can avoid falling victim to this scam. Government agencies will not call and threaten you. Currently, government agencies do not take payment in forms of cryptocurrency, gift cards, or wire transfers. There is no such thing as suspending a social security number. Do not pay to unlock because then it is not free.
Yeah, some scary stuff out there.
Terrifying.
Well, in some healthcare news, monkeypox joins the list of declared global health emergencies. That includes H1N1 in 2009, Ebola in 2014, Zika in 2015, and of course, COVID-19.
So MTN's Colter Anstat went to one North Central Montana Health Department to find out what health departments are doing and how they might respond to an outbreak locally.
Across the country, monkeypox is getting a lot of attention, even in Montana, despite no confirmed cases in the state.
We start at the local level at the health department working with our state partners. And so the state is looking at monkeypox and working with the government.
Cascade City County Health Department Health Officer Abigail Hill says if and when a case is confirmed, the health department will get guidance from the state on exactly how to respond.
There are just some precautions that people take to isolate if they're exposed or asymptomatic. And so we'll have to do some of those same kind of procedures and we'll receive guidance from the state on that.
There is a vaccine, but don't expect to be able to walk into your doctor's office or health department and get it.
Even though the vaccine is available, why is it not something that you can just go into a doctor's office or your local health department and get?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's based off of some illnesses like smallpox that haven't really occurred. So we have a national stockpile of those vaccines, and so that's how it's distributed, but it's just not something that is encountered on a daily basis, so it's not cost effective just to have that available at every clinic, hospital.
As of Tuesday afternoon, the state had enough doses for 75 people, and Hill said more may be available later this year.
Now, Hill says most cases commonly transmitted through intimate contact with an infected person. Currently in the U.S., cases tend to be associated with group sex or sex venues. Symptoms similar to the flu include a rash that develops 1 to 3 days after becoming infected. If you think you may be infected, contact your doctor.
After the historic flooding of the Yellowstone River in June, 2 of the disaster recovery centers will be closing in a couple of days. This Friday, the one at Gardner High School in Park County will permanently close at 6:00 p.m. Absaroka Elementary School Gymnasium in Stillwater County will permanently close at 6 as well this Saturday. Several other centers are still operating in designated areas. And recovery information. On our website, you'll find links to FEMA and the phone number, so you do not have to go to the center to apply for assistance. Disaster survivors have until August 29th of this year to apply for FEMA assistance.
Also, in a related note, Montana flood relief efforts will get a star-studded boost from Grammy Award-winning artist John Mayer, who announced yesterday 3 August event dates at the Pine Creek Lodge in a benefit called Rise for the River. Mayer, who is called the Paradise Valley home for more than a decade, describes the event in an Instagram post as the 3 great big, very small shows in Livingston, Montana, to support a county greatly impacted by flooding and the resulting closure of the Yellowstone Park entrance that the local economies rely on. 3 events scheduled for August 8th. Mayer will be joined by Grateful Dead founding member Bob Weir and Bozeman-based bluegrass band The Kitchen Dwellers. On the 14th, comedian Dave Chappelle will join Mayer. And on August 21st, Mayer will play with support from the Last Rebel Band. Tickets $150 each. All 3 events sold out within minutes of the announcement. Mayer says don't be mad if it's sell out, but do text FLOOD 22 to 4144 to contribute to the flood relief.
Wow, some lucky
Good
folks
stuff.
that got those
I think
tickets.
it's awesome that he's willing to do that.
Well, and some luck. The bad news is you did not win the massive Mega Millions drawing last night.
That's true. The good news is that's because no one did. You have another shot at the prize. It's even bigger. I do mean much bigger.
CBS's Dan Lieberman explains why the next Mega Millions drawing should maybe get a name change to Mega Billion.
Since no one picked all 6 numbers in last night's $830 million Mega Millions drawing, that means Friday's top prize currently stands at just over $1 billion. With inflation on nearly everyone's mind these days, the frenzy over that jackpot has been growing this week.
Even $1,000 would help.
It's true.
With gas prices, just saying.
Tuesday's prize would have been the nation's 4th largest lottery prize of all time. Some driving across state lines from Alabama to Tennessee for their chance.
When it gets big, I come up here. You got to do what you got to do. You can't win if you don't play.
29, that's followed by 63.
But as the numbers rolled in, a Mega Million spokesperson said its website was seeing, quote, unprecedented traffic, with many getting error messages. The site saw around 62 million requests within a 24-hour period. So is there any way to up those 1 in 302 million chances of winning on Friday?
The best tip I can give folks is play together in groups. So you think about the office pool, pull your tickets together. Each ticket you buy gives you an extra chance to win.
The cash option for that $1 billion plus pot of gold would right now be more than $602 million. Before taxes, of course. Dan Lieberman, CBS News, New York.
Mega Millions has now gone 29 consecutive draws without a jackpot winner. No one has matched the game's 6 number since April 15th. The biggest ever lottery payday was a $1.58 billion Powerball jackpot won back in 2016.
I was looking at my numbers that I played. You have to play to win.
Yeah.
I missed a couple of numbers by 2, but I didn't match a 1.
Close only counts in horseshoes
And
hand grenades.
Yeah.
And Mega Million.
In our morning shows,
nuclear,
yeah.
And nuclear weapons is
Yeah.
close. Yeah, that's it. 1.2 billion.
That's not too bad.
I'll be here the next day.
Play to